Hey everyone, I'm Ava, and in a recent video where I tested Barbie doll hacks, I gave this doll some real eyelashes. In that video, I asked you guys to comment hashtag bring back the lashes if you guys also agreed with me that these lashes are underrated and they need to come back. And I was blown away by the amount of comments from you guys. I think it's safe to say you guys agree with me. So after that response, I felt like it was necessary to make a full video dedicated to giving my dolls some real eyelashes. Because I only did this doll, which is not the best looking doll that I own. In fact, I think in the video I literally called her like a creepy haunted doll. She looks like one of those dolls that would actually come to life in the middle of the night and haunt you, and I still stand by that. But I want to start giving some eyelashes to some of the dolls that I actually use and like. I am going to be trying out a couple new methods and doing some fun things, so make sure to watch all the way through. So yeah, a doll like this one, super pretty, I love her, and she doesn't scare me. Now, in that last video, I didn't actually have any dark hair for rerooting, so I literally just stole some from this doll, and I do actually have some black doll hair now. But I think I actually really like the look of the dark brown hair for eyelashes, and especially for this doll, I think it'll look really good. So we're gonna be stealing more hair from her again. At this rate, she'll probably be going bald soon, but oh well, she's pretty much already getting there with that large forehead. So I grab a really small section from her hair, just like one of the singular plugs, somewhere in the back or where it's not gonna be very noticeable, and I'm just gonna cut that off. And then I'm gonna actually separate that piece even further to get an even smaller section. As for a rerooting tool, I have this one from the Doll Planet. As you can see, there's no actual like rerooting needle in there yet, and that's because in here I have a whole bunch of different sizes of needles, like a whole bunch. All these sizes are kind of meant for different things, but I'm gonna go with size 7 because it says that
it's best for like small, common for 1/12 scale dolls and 1/6 scale hairlines, part lines, and fine detail areas.
So that will be perfect for what we need. And I'm just gonna grab one of those. There we go. And now we're actually ready. So I grab our very small section of hair, fold it in half, and grab it with the rerooting tool. And I'm basically just gonna poke it right in where her eyeliner is right there. And when I tell you, it is much more terrifying to do this on a doll you actually care about. And if you're gonna attempt to do this on your dolls, keep in mind that this is very much a permanent thing. Don't do this if you're not sure about it. Also me doing it, and I'm very much not sure about it. But oh well. Time to steal more hair from this one. Yeah, I wasn't lying about the whole she's gonna go bald thing. Okay, so I think I'm done with this eye, and now I'm just gonna do the other one. Both of her eyes are done. Obviously, we don't want these crazy eyelashes, so now we're gonna cut them. And I'm gonna cut them down pretty short. Okay, wait. Why did I already forget how much I love this? I did cut them pretty short because I like having them a bit on the short side, just have them a bit more realistic, I feel like. And I am really happy with how these turned out. I do think the brown eyelashes were a good idea because it just goes nicely with her hair and doesn't look too crazy, looks really natural. Now, obviously, right now, the eyelashes are literally just like inside her head, but they're not like held in place or anything, so they could just like be pulled out. Let me demonstrate. Just kidding. I'm not doing that right now. We're just gonna try to pull off her head and hope this goes well. Oh my, I might have to do this off camera. I'm gonna do this off camera. I have the doll head and I have some fabric tack glue, which is what I usually use for rerooting. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue in her head behind her eyes to seal the eyelashes. And in fact, I'm gonna actually use a toothpick to do this, just so I can get kind of precise. And I'm just gonna place the doll's head back on her body. I wouldn't say the gluing is necessary. I think the eyelashes would stay in place without the glue. But if you think there is going to be a chance that they're going to get plucked out or you just don't want to risk anything, then I would recommend gluing it in place. Anyways, that's enough time spent on this doll. Let's move on. You really thought I was about to give Emily lashes? Yeah, no. As tempting as it is for me to give some of my favorite dolls lashes like Emily, it's also terrifying and I don't want to risk messing her up. And I kind of just like Emily's classic go-to look. I'm gonna leave most of my main characters in the Emily and Friends series alone. However, as for Patricia, she could definitely look great with some eyelashes. For her, I think we should actually try the black eyelashes, like the pure black. And I know this might be similar to what we just did, but guys, stick around because next I'm gonna try some colored eyelashes. So instead of cutting the hair from a doll's head, I'm just gonna take off a little strand here. And then from the strand, I'm just gonna cut smaller sections. And then we're just gonna do the same thing we were doing before. Grabbing the hair on the rerouting tool and poking it into the doll's head. Okay, so the lashes have been rooted and they definitely look a lot darker and crazier for whatever reason. But now I'm gonna trim them down. And there we have it, Patricia with long eyelashes. I think the black looks nice. It's definitely a bit of a different look. I feel like this eye, like the eyelashes are pointed more downwards and it's kind of messing up the look a bit, but it's nothing too major, I don't think. Okay, so next I have this doll and we're gonna try giving her colored eyelashes. This could be great or this could be bad. I have these two different hair colors here. This one's this really pretty pink color and this one's a dark brown. It's definitely lighter than black, but still darker than the brown we used before. So I think it'll be perfect for this. I remove a very small section from both of the different hair colors. And then I'm basically gonna combine these two strands together and like mix them up, if that's possible. Now I could have just done like pink eyelashes, but I feel like that might look a little crazy. And I feel like if we just mix in a darker color like the brown here, this could actually look good. It's like all mixed up in there now. So now we're just gonna continue on the process like we did before. Okay, this is definitely a much different look than the others. Let's trim it down and see what we're dealing with here. Okay. I don't know how to feel about this. I definitely think it's a unique look. On camera, you can't actually see as much of the pink than you can in real life, but there is definitely lots of pink going on, and it's definitely a look. I'm not sure if it's my favorite thing ever, but I feel like it's a fun thing to kind of play around with, and if you had like a pink themed doll, it'd be like really fun to have these kind of lashes. You could use blue, pinks, just any color you wanted, mixed colors like how I did here. Like I also have this dark purple color and I feel like that could look like really cool lashes on a doll. Ugh, I really wish you would show it better on camera. I swear it's pink, guys. I swear. It just looks more brown on camera than it is in real life. I also think maybe I should have gone with the black and pink because the brown might be throwing it off a little bit. I'm not really sure. Let me know what you guys think. It's just different for me. And now the last kind of method I want to try, which is much different from our other methods, is using actual fake eyelashes. I saw a comment about this on my hack video and I'm kind of curious, so let's give it a shot. And these were literally like $3. I got them from the dollar store. Here's what we're dealing with, and I am going to be using this doll because I'm not super attached to her anymore and I'm willing to risk her getting ruined. Hopefully it doesn't come to that though. So I guess I'm just going to start by peeling off one of the eyelashes here very carefully. And then I'm going to cut it down to a smaller length. And then I'm going to also trim down the actual lashes a bit. And then I'm going to use the lash glue that was provided. I'm aware this isn't permanent, but I kind of want to try using this first just to see how this even goes. I'm going to put a little bit on the lash. And apparently you wait a little bit to get that a little bit tacky. And then I'm going to try placing it onto the doll's eye. This could be really bad. It took a while to get it like positioned properly, but I think that kind of worked. It was kind of difficult to do it and get it all to dry in the right way. Both lashes are glued on and I'm pleasantly surprised with how these look. I just went ahead and did that same technique on a doll that I actually like more, and I'm actually loving this. The pros of these lashes are that they're curled and they can be removed so they don't have to be permanent. But the downsides are, even if you like super glue that on, there is a much easier chance of them falling off or getting lost. Those are all the dolls that I'm giving eyelashes to today. Don't be surprised if you just notice a bunch of dolls with eyelashes soon, but didn't really have any more time to do any more dolls in this particular video. But I did find it really fun to try out some different methods. We have the black eyelashes, the brown eyelashes, the fake eyelashes, and the colored eyelashes. And I am curious to know which of these 4 methods that I did today is your favorite. I don't know, something about these brown eyelashes I really like. You can barely tell they're there, but they are there, and I love them. I definitely think eyelashes need to come back on Barbie dolls. I know it was a thing of the past, but I want to make it a future thing because I think it looks so good. Now, before we end today's video, the shoutouts for today go to Lucy Stibbs, Cloudy, and Catty Cat. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, and remember, if you want a chance of getting a shoutout, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, and comment down below with the hashtag DD and you'll have a chance of getting a shout out in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see all of you in the next one. Bye!